loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars. Welcome to today's reading. So today's reading, first of all, for anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia. I hope you enjoy this reading today. And for anybody who has been with me on my journey and I was on your journey, keeping you company with my videos, I want to say thank you and send a lot of love to you. Today's pick a card reading is going to be a message for you, a mysterious message for you, what your spirit guides want you to know, what the universe wants you to know. Okay, so again, this is going to be probably a really fun reading because we don't know the topic until we look at the cards. So as always, in the next clip, you can choose between 3 images. Take your time, take a deep breath, okay? Become one with your body, become one with your breath as you choose your image. There is no need for you to rush, okay? Take your time. I usually let the music play for I think at least 1 minute. So without further ado, in the next clip you can choose between 3 images or 3 numbers, and if you have a hard time choosing, you can also choose a number generator on Google if you want, if you really feel like I have no idea which one to pick. Okay, so without further ado, I would say I'm going to see you in your reading, guys, and we're going to reveal the mysterious message for you today. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful image here and I just saw 444 on the clock. Okay, this might be an angel number that confirms that you have chosen the right reading. I just wanted to say the real reading, I don't know why. That you chose the right reading. Okay, for others of you this might be an angel number that you will see. Okay, I'm also picking up an energy. Pay attention to what you think about when you see the number 444. Okay, so first of all, I want to tap into the channeled messages that come through. Sometimes the universe is like throwing so much, like when I start shuffling the cards, all of a sudden there's so much coming through. So the first thing that I heard for you guys was facing bumps in the road will make you know the road in and out. What if the bump in the road makes you find money on the floor? For example, if you're driving somewhere and there is like a bump in the road, literally, but then you come to find out you just drove over like a piece of gold, or the bump in the road makes you stop and look what is going on, like why is there a bump in my road? And then when you get out of your car and look at your surroundings, all of a sudden you find like a piece of gold on the floor. This is all metaphorically speaking. I also heard the faster you make mistakes, the faster you get to success. So Spirit wants to let you know that it is actually a good thing to make mistakes really, really fast. You know, because sometimes when we want to get to a specific goal or we have something in mind, sometimes we find ourselves feeling scared to make mistakes, and then we hold back and don't do it because we're scared to make a mistake. But what if the faster you make mistakes and the faster you get over your mistakes or learn how to work with them or how to work with bumps in the road, the faster you get to your desired goal. It's the energy that I pick up here. For some reason I have a very dry mouth, so Spirit might be saying maybe it's time for you to hydrate. That's for somebody out here. You haven't been drinking enough and you need a little bit of water, a little bit of water. Okay, and I also heard a single mistake unnoticed can cost a lot of time. So there's something about Spirit wants you to know. First of all, the cards that came out show me that you are on the right path. You might find yourself feeling super duper motivated to accomplish something, to start something, to complete something, okay, to get to your desired destination, to a desired outcome. I'm picking up an energy of you guys finding yourself feeling like, I'm ready to take this leap of faith, I'm ready to do something risky, I'm ready to get out of my comfort zone. First of all, I want to let you know that's a really good thing. I love to see you guys like feeling like, oh, you know, I can do this. I feel like I have the energy. I feel like I can make it, you know, I have confidence in my path and in my way. And if you don't, Spirit wants to let you know, have confidence on your way. Okay, even if there are bumps in the road do not signify or symbolize, or bumps in the road are not there to stop you. They're there to teach you, okay? So Spirit wants to let you know, no matter if you face bumps in the road and you might find yourself being a little bit insecure, like, oh, and you know, like I had so much confidence in that, and you're already doing well. Like, no matter if you recently did a journal entry, no matter if you recently have done a vision board, or you have been thinking about it. Some of you guys who recently came up with a plan, you came up with a new manifestation strategy. A lot of you guys have like really, really big goals or even like small goals in mind, and Spirit wants to let you know you can achieve them. Do not get, how do you say that? Do not get fooled by bumps in the road. That doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. It means you are growing wiser with every mistake that you make. So don't be afraid to mistakes. The faster you make mistakes, the faster you learn how to work with mistakes, the faster you learn how to work with bumps in the road, the faster you get to your desired outcome, whatever you're thinking about right now. But for most of you, I'm picking up a strong energy of you find yourself having a lot of faith right now. Maybe there has been certain signs, symbols, and synchronicities that you have been seeing recently that gave you like the boost of confidence. I'm picking up an energy of like a boost of confidence, like I want to make this happen for myself. I'm going to make it happen. I have everything planned. Or even if you don't have a plan at all, there's an energy of like, I'm going to go with the flow, and I know at some point I will end up where I want to be, you know, where I'm gonna try different things because this is my goal and I'm not gonna let anything stop me, okay? And again, for some of you guys, you have a plan, you have something in mind, but you might have been facing bumps in the road. And again, Spirit wants to let you know, those bumps in the road are not telling you to stop. They're not telling you you're not good enough. They're telling you, hey, maybe this bump in the road is teaching you like a big lesson that you will need for the next 2 years, or you're learning something by making a mistake. And then you can actually help other people who will face the same bump in the road, okay? And actually help them to get faster to their desired outcome. Okay, let's look at your cards. Let's see what's going on. So we have here the card Charge Forward. So it says you know your goal and how far you have to travel. Do not allow the interim challenges and difficulties to confuse or delay you. You are on the correct path. Charge forward confidently because the situations, seen or unseen, are in your favor, okay? So again, for some of you guys, everything is going great recently. For others of you, you recently made a plan, or you recently have written something down in your journal. You recently released a prayer. You recently made a wish upon a star, okay? And Spirit wants to let you know that was the right thing. Where you are at right now, you are at the right place at the right time. And again, bumps in the road will happen. That does not mean I'm not doing things right. That just means, hey, I'm learning, I am growing, and once I learn how to work with bumps in the road and make them even part of my plan, you know, make mistakes or see mistakes from a different perspective, such as, okay, so that didn't work, let me analyze, let me observe, and for the next time I know what to do, right? And you could also in the future become a teacher for other people or help other people out not to make the same mistake. Or at the end of the road, I'm picking up an energy, what I was saying, facing bumps in the road will make you know the road in and out. So there's something about you are exploring something right now. This might be something new. You might also find yourself in the energy of, I finally want to complete something. I finally want to get to my desired destination. I finally want to manifest what I truly desire. And again, you are on a journey right now and you're getting to know the road that you are on. And every bump in the road that you face just means, okay, now I know I shouldn't drive in this direction because there's a huge stone. And other times, maybe the bump in the road makes you observe your surroundings, and all of a sudden you find out that you just drove over a piece of gold. So is it really a bump in the road, or is it a moment of discovery of what is going on, or an opportunity? Okay, so I want to read out the card. I just feel like you have like I don't know, for some reason Spirit is saying you are on the right path. They're really proud of you. They say they approve of your plan. They approve of the wish that you've made. There's something about we approve of your next steps. Okay, and even if you say, I don't really know where I'm going, Spirit is saying you're so in tune with your intuition and your body that you're going with the flow, and at some point you will know the plan, or you will come up with a plan, or you will have the idea, okay? So let's see. The card says charge forward, so they're definitely telling you it's a green light, keep going. Keep doing your thing. So the card or the guidebook says fire element, power and diligence. Don't impede your momentum. Take action. It indicates some turbulences, but you should not stop. You are close to your destination. Luck is leading you. This is not the time to work alone. Enlist a supportive partner. Okay, so for some of you guys, it's time for you to, like work on what you're thinking about with a partner. This could also be like a coach or something like that, or a guru, a friend, a family member, whoever it is. And again, you're close to your destination. So it's almost as if Spirit is saying keep going no matter the bumps in the road. The bumps in the road are there to teach you things that you will need in the future. They're not, again, telling you to stop. It's not an energy of, maybe I'm not good at this, or maybe this is not meant for me. It's almost as if you get to know the road in and out, and then you know where to drive and where not to drive, and where there are gold pieces on the way that you have to collect. Okay, we also have here the World card, which in this deck says the universe. So with this card, this usually signifies a time in our lives when one chapter is ending and another one is, oh, that's interesting, because it says you're close to your destination, and the World card is completion. So what Spirit wants to let you know, the message for you today is you're very, very close to your destination. You're very, very close to what you're looking for. You're very, very close to manifesting your wish. Very close that your manifestation, I'm hearing, takes flight. Okay, so it's almost as if don't stop now. Bumps in the road, they will happen. Like the road is never really even. Okay, they're saying that you are quite literally in a transition right now. That's crazy. Guys, I don't know what you're trying to manifest. I don't know what you're thinking about, but you're so close to it. The World card stands for completion. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the number 888 or 999 a lot, because 888 and 999 are angel numbers that signify an end, but it also signifies some type of completion. So if you feel like, I don't know what my purpose is, you're very, very close to finding out what it is. Just keep going, keep exploring, okay? Keep trying out different things. You're very, very close. If you're thinking about your manifestation right now, if you're thinking about your future spouse, whatever is in your mind right now, when I say you have confidence to get there, okay? If we look at this card, it's like, I know where I want to be and I'm going to get there. But sometimes some days are just shitty. And then we have these thoughts in our mind like, maybe I'm not going to get there. So this is almost an energy of Spirit wants you to learn how to work with bumps in the road and mistakes to the point where they don't discourage you. Learn how to work with things that discourage you to the point where there is no such thing as I'm discouraged by a mistake, or I know how to get out of it easily, okay? Or easier than before. The universe, the world card, guys, you're almost there. Spirit wants to let you know the message for you today is you're almost there. Keep going. Interesting. I don't know what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about the union with your twin flame, if you're thinking about making money, if you're thinking about relocating, if you're thinking about moving out, whatever it is you're thinking about, you're very close to transition into a new chapter in your life. Do you see that? How she's leaving one place and stepping into the other. It almost feels like one foot is in your new chapter, or one foot is in your new life and the other foot is still in the past. So you're currently in a transition right now. If you're transition, or if the transition feels a little bit messy, or again, but I don't feel like you feel messy. I feel like you have something in your mind. You're fixed with your goal, but flexible with how you're gonna get there. For others of you, this could be Spirit saying, stay fixed with your goal and flexible with your way, because again, you're almost there. I don't know what you're doing, but what you're doing is working, okay? There's something about a significant wish that you've made, a significant prayer that you've made, a significant journal entry, a significant plan, okay? Something that you have been doing recently was very, very significant for this transition to happen, or for you to finally walk into this new chapter in your life. Okay, we also have the card here, blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. This is what we were talking about, right? Adapt to the situation and make it work for you. If it is a shitty day, make it a self-care day. If it is a good day, put all your energy into manifestation. Put all your energy into meeting new people. Put all your energy into working or learning something new. Blend into the environment. Okay, it almost feels like Spirit is saying, the more adaptable you are to any situation, may it be, ooh, today's a really good day, or I found my business succeeding today, and then another day the numbers go down or something along those lines. Again, this is something about learning from mistakes and seeing mistakes from a different perspective. The faster you make mistakes, the faster you get over yourself, the faster you get over the fear of making mistakes, okay? The better you learn how to face bumps in the road, okay? The better you learn how to work with them, how to make them work for you. It's almost like, you know, what I'm picking up here is, for example, you wanted to drive to a specific place and then you missed the train station, but that doesn't mean that you don't get to your destination. It just means, okay, maybe my route is changing because I missed the station, or the bus is not coming, but maybe I can take a train, or maybe I can lend a bike to get there. Does that make sense? What Spirit is saying here is you're growing into a person who becomes so wise because they made mistakes. Okay, let's see. For some of you guys, if some of you guys have been thinking about becoming self-employed or running a business, or if you already are running a business, if you want to find a second or third source of income, when I was shuffling your cards, I was also brought to a book. I think the book is called something about like maximize your performance. So there's something about Spirit is really, really proud of you, and very proud of your persistence, your endurance, okay? They're very, very proud of you, but we all know that some days are just shitty and not everything always goes according to plan. So the more you learn how to adapt, how to be flexible, okay, in situations that you didn't plan, like you didn't plan to be here, but when you stay flexible, maybe you find something here. For example, I was missing the bus. I actually wanted to drive home. It was already late at night. I was visiting my sister and I missed the bus because the other bus was driving too slowly. And then I had to wait 30 minutes for the next bus, which is a bummer, okay? But then I told myself, maybe let me just walk around because where my sister is living, it's like actually a really, really beautiful area because there's still like old buildings 60 years ago. It looks really like a village, but still like a modernized village. It's a beautiful place. And then I told myself, okay, maybe let me just walk around here, right? A bump in the road. Let me just walk around here, and you never know what you find, like, you know, because usually Spirit is sending signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Spirit is talking to everything, every creation. So I was walking around and I looked at the stores, you know, kind of like window shopping, although the stores were closed, right? Because it was late at night. And then I was walking around because I was like, if I'm stuck here, maybe let me explore the area. Maybe there's something that I need to read, something that I need to see, something that I will see that inspires me. Let me make the best out of my 30 minutes of waiting in the middle of the night for the bus. Okay. Looking at the stores. And then I got a beautiful message there, you know. That's what I'm picking up here. So another thing, coming back to the book that I have been channeling here, there was a specific chapter in the book that talked about how a man, it was something like, the chapter was about how we sometimes don't realize, this is for those who want to have like a business, or if you want to have a second source of income, like this is for my business people here, okay? Or for my people who want to become self-employed or independent. The chapter was about how we sometimes don't realize that we can capitalize on mistakes, you see? Having a different view when it comes to mistakes and bumps in the road. So he was talking about how for some people it's very, very easy to understand something, learn something. So we all have like natural talents, like somebody's really good at marketing, the other person's really good at speaking, the other person's really good at designing, right? The other person's really good at, I don't know why I heard color coding, I don't know if that's relevant for somebody out here. And then other people are really, really good at whatever, making music. So Spirit wants you to look at, I feel like there's like a talent, or there's something that you're able to profit off of, or there's something that you can capitalize on. It feels like, because in the chapter he talked about how for somebody it's really easy to have the right grip when it comes to golfing, and then for other people it takes them like 2 or 3 years to find the right grip. But for one person it can be like very naturally to hold to find the right grip while golfing. So this person could actually capitalize on that. Other people make mistakes when it comes to having the right grip. But if you know how to have the right grip while golfing, why not help other people to learn how to get the right grip? Because you actually are helping them to save a lot of time. If they learn it on their own, it might take longer than if they learn it from somebody who's naturally good at it. So then the mistake becomes something that you can profit off of. You can help another person not to make the same mistake, or you can help a person how to find the right grip, right? And then all of a sudden a mistake becomes a second source of income, or a mistake can become something beautiful in a sense where you help another person to save time as they're not doing it on their own. So it's like a win-win situation for both people, because you then find maybe a second source of income, or maybe find your business idea here, okay? Let's see, because he was saying something like, we naturally have certain things that we are good at. This could even be like, I'm good at making candles, I'm really good at cooking. This can be small things like the right grip. But the right grip can, you know, like bring a lot of money to you and save a lot of time for another person who is not good at golfing, okay? So let's see, let's get a few more cards here for you guys. I'm hearing, can you monetize that? So there's something about Spirit wants to let you know there's something that you have not looked at, but you can actually monetize it, or you can actually capitalize. Do you say capitalize on it? Okay, to make your financial situation better or to make your business grow. Okay, there's something that you naturally can do, that you naturally understand. But again, for some people it's really easy to understand music notes, and for other people it's not. And it's a win-win situation, because if it's very easy for you, why not help another person? Save them some time. Yeah, your spirit guides are here. Save them some time, so it's a win situation for them, but it's also a win situation for you because it's lucrative. All of a sudden, the mistake becomes lucrative or profitable, okay? So let's see. Let's get a few more cards here for you guys. What is the message for pile number 1 today? 8 of Cups, the Tower, I feel like some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, you feel like now is the time for me to make a big change in my life. Picking up an energy of like, I'm ready for a change, I'm ready for my life to be upside down in a good way, okay? I'm ready for the universe to shake my life or to make like something big happen for me. Yeah, there's something about you learn something. For some of you guys, okay, there's something about you learn something in your past. This could be tied to a difficult situation that you've been through. But have you ever thought about helping other people with what you learned in that difficult time? Because you have like a lot of knowledge about something, and Spirit is saying there's people that would love to learn from you that could make your financial situation better. And it's also about adapting to the situation, right? Instead of seeing the mistake as something negative, okay, how about we make it part of the plan? How about we make the bump in the road part of the plan? For a lot of you guys, I feel like you recently, or you are in this energy right now, you have a lot of like energy and confidence to walk away from something, to stop doing something, to maybe leave the country, leave this job, leave this partnership. Okay, there's something about, I think I figured out what my desire is, or I think I figured out what I want, and now I just wanna, charge forward. Okay, and for others of you, this is really encouraging you to leave a situation behind. I don't know what exactly that would be for you here. Yeah, it could be like, for some of you guys, I'm also picking up an energy that you no longer want to listen to other people. You just want to do your own thing this time. There's something about other people have a lot of opinions, but I said that on a video on Patreon where I said, yeah, spirit guides are here. And don't get me wrong, I also struggle with that, but it's like other people's opinion. We put so much weight on other people's opinion, but they're human just like me and you. So isn't your opinion just as important as other people's opinion? Do you know what I mean? Why is another person's opinion higher than yours or has more weight than yours? What if your opinion is right in this moment for you and not the other person's opinion? Okay, I don't know for who this message was, but again, for a lot of you guys, I'm picking up an energy. You're ready to leave something. A lot of you guys, you've made a plan. You figured out what the stone in the shoe is. You figured out what you need in order to find fulfillment here. And you're ready to do something risky. You're ready to leave a messy situation behind. Okay, you're ready to learn. Okay, I'm also picking up an energy that a lot of you guys, you just want to manifest stability and structure in your life, because I feel an energy here with the 8 of Cups and the Tower card. Your life might have felt really messy, or your life might have felt really chaotic or unstructured. There's an energy where you're transitioning from, and transitions are usually messy, right? If you move from one apartment to the other, it's a beautiful, like you're super duper happy to get to the other apartment, but how freaking messy is it when you pack everything and all the boxes are in your room, and then when you get to the new apartment, it's completely empty and you have to like adjust everything. Yeah, that's what it is. You know how in games when they shuffle, like it's something about like shuffling the cards, or when they shuffle and it looks like really jumbled up and then there's a new structure. That's what I'm picking up here. So a lot of you guys, you're manifesting a new structure in your life, okay? A new order in your life, a new way of living. You're taking your experiences from the past and you make them work for you. Four of Cups, okay? I think you recently realized that something is no longer working for you, or you really desire a change. Okay. For others of you, you are in a comfortable position, but you still feel like, nah, I don't know. I feel like there's something else out there for me. I feel like I can improve my situation, but it also requires for me to make a change, to leave something behind, to walk away from something. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more card here for you guys. A lot of you guys, you are, again, manifesting a new structure, a new order from a messy situation, or from feeling like you're really like in the middle of moving, where all the boxes are, you know, everywhere, and it's like very messy and chaotic. You're manifesting stability in your life. You're manifesting stability in your life. And again, I feel like the stability is a little bit different compared to the past, okay? This could be a new daily routine, a new job, quite literally moving elsewhere, a new, how do you say that, a new environment, a new neighborhood here. Okay. Spirit, what is the message here? Five of Swords. Yeah, there's something about a disagreement that you maybe had with another person, or you just feeling like, maybe I don't want to do things the traditional way. Maybe I'm not meant to walk the traditional path, okay? For others of you, there's something about you recently encountered, oh, we talked about it, the bump in the road. You recently had a fight with somebody, or you recently found yourself feeling really, really mentally conflicted with your job, with this apartment, with the people around you, okay? But what if that only happened to make you figure something out and see it for what it is? Maybe the traditional path doesn't work for me, or maybe the way I do it is a little bit different. Okay, King of Cups, yeah. Spirit is saying what is happening with you right now. If you find yourself feeling like a little bit, I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know why I have this such an urge to change, to why I even started in the first place, because now everything is messy. Spirit is saying what is happening right now here is that you are honoring your feelings, and honoring your feelings could mean saying no to certain things and saying yes to other things. It could mean following a traditional path. It could also mean not following a traditional path. It could mean upsetting other people because, you know, you listen to your own opinion instead of other people's opinion. But the King of Cups is somebody who's very in tune with their emotions. The King of Cups is somebody who honors their feelings, who honors their desires. Because at the end of the day, you are living your life. Even if other people give you their opinion, okay, they're not living your life. So even if you take this person's opinion, they might feel good for a few seconds, like, oh, you know, pie number one took my advice or whatever. But then the rest of the time, you feel miserable, okay? So this is for somebody out here where you might have felt like discouraged by people's opinion in your surroundings, okay? And then again, for others of you, don't resist bumps in the road, don't resist mistakes, or don't resist moments that seem to not work for you, because again, we talked about it. A mistake can be something lucrative, something profitable. It depends on how you look at it, from which angle. A detour, or you missing the bus stop, could also mean that you drive a different route that is more beautiful, or that leads you to a place to meet somebody, to see something that is significant, okay? Yeah, there's something about don't resist the bumps in the road. They're actually helping you. They make the whole journey more exciting, okay? Let's see. For a lot of you guys, I'm also picking up an energy here that you're currently manifesting an energy of no longer feeling mentally conflicted because you honor your feelings, you find peace with your own opinion, or you find peace with your own lifestyle, or you find peace with your own decisions. Maybe Spirit is encouraging you to find peace with your own opinion, because who knows you the best if it's not you besides the universe? Who knows you the best besides you? So if you know yourself the best, why not take your own opinion and put weight on your own opinion? You're manifesting a time in your life where you no longer feel conflicted, specifically when it comes to other people's opinion or how other people see your lifestyle, how other people judge your decisions. You're manifesting what you're walking into is a time in your life where you really trust yourself, because you're emotionally extremely intelligent. Let me tell you, you're very, very intelligent emotionally, or understanding yourself on an emotional level. No longer feeling triggered by other people's opinion or what other people think of you. You're learning how to find peace with yourself, your voice, your opinion, your lifestyle, your decisions, or to finally really make a decision that you really only make for you, okay? Or to finally take the plunge or take a leap of faith and do what you think is right, okay? Let's see. What's the Tower about here? Ace of Swords, yeah. I feel like you recently had like an aha moment or an awakening, a big idea. This could also be like a messy situation or a chaotic situation made you realize something here. A moment where you felt like your stability is endangered. I don't know why. This could be home, finances, a partnership, whatever it is. Something about you feeling like your life is crumbling, or a situation feels really chaotic or messy, made you realize something very significant, or this will take place in the upcoming days. I'm hearing, guys, give me 1 second. I'm getting a quote right now. I actually sent this message to my friend yesterday. Give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty, let's see. Where's the message? Okay, so this is a quote by Steve Jobs. Creation is messy. You want genius, you get madness. Two sides of the same coin. So it's almost as if there is organization behind the mess. There's genius behind the madness with the Ace of Swords. Chaos that brings clarity, although it sounds like a paradox, right? I'm picking up here, whatever you have planned here, pile number one, whatever it has been in your mind, again, may it be a vision board, may it be a journal entry, may it be a new manifestation technique, may it be whatever realization you recently had that really struck you to your core, or made you really realize like what the problem is, or what the stone in the shoe is, or what is burdening you, or what is... I'm hearing maybe the chaos has a reason, or maybe my life not feeling like it used to feel, or maybe my life being messy, maybe there's a reason behind that, because a new structure, a new order is needed. Three of Wands talks about planning for the future. So again, whatever plan you have come up with, whatever deep realization you recently had, you're on the correct path to create a new structure for you, to create a new order, a new lifestyle, a new way of dealing with other people's opinion, a new way of honoring your feelings. Maybe even a new adventure here. Some of you guys, you're really seeking adventure. What if this is the beginning of a big adventure, although it is super duper messy or chaotic or feels like, I don't know, like my life is upside down here. Okay. Page of Swords. I'm also hearing I'm minding my own business and the Sun card. Listen, Linda, pile number 1, where are you going? No matter which decision you feel like is the right one for you, no matter which conclusion you came to, okay, honoring your feelings means at some point you will find yourself feeling happy because you honor what is happening within. Okay, instead of honoring what other people say, right? You honor what it happens in here. And if you honor what happens in here, your heart will smile like the sun. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like you're getting ready for a new adventure, or the next chapter of your life is going to be adventurous because it is new. This could be small things, this could be big things here. Okay. Something about, I no longer care about other people's opinion, or a bump in the road is not going to stop me. Look at that. If the Chariot here is not working, I'm going to find a hot air balloon to get to where I want to be. And now I'm hearing Happy by Pharrell Williams, because he said, hot air balloon that could go to space with the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. There's an energy of what you're learning right now is an energy of not caring, but really deeply finding peace with, this is me, this is my decision. It looks like a mess over here, but there's organization behind the mess. Okay. Blend into the environment. Work with the rain. If it's raining and you wanted to go outside and it's not going according to plan, maybe it's time for you to put your flowers out there. Let's say you planned a barbecue and on that day it's raining. It might not be the best day for a barbecue, but it might be a really good day for you to put your flowers on the balcony for them to grow. You see what I mean with blend into the environment? Make things work for you, even things that you feel like, you know, if I look at that, I'm not necessarily happy, but how can I make that work for myself? How can I adjust to that energy, to that conflict, or to that bump in the road? Okay. Maybe I can do something different today. Maybe I can change my strategy, right? If we look at business, if we look at it from a business perspective, if something is not going great, that doesn't mean you're gonna shut down your business. You're just looking at the analytics. You're looking at, okay, that's not working. Let's try a different product. Let's try a different marketing strategy. Spirit is saying it's all a journey, and make everything work for you somehow. It doesn't have to be perfect, but make it work for you. Even the bumps in the road, because what you're doing right now, what is happening here, I don't know, why did it change to the moon? Interesting, because I was just shuffling and now we have the moon card here. And I showed you the sun card before. Yin and yang. The dark side and the good side, yin and yang. Sometimes there's sunshine, and sometimes there's rain, but you can work with both energies and make it work for you. Rain is good for the crops, sunshine is good for a nice day at the pool. Doesn't mean that the rain is something bad, you just work with it. You stay flexible, okay? So again, you're really close, okay? Spirit wants to let you know you're very close here. Keep on doing what you're doing. Don't get discouraged by nothing and nobody. Make it work for you. Analyze it, observe it, work with it, blend into the environment, and you are about to probably experienced the time of your life or a chapter in your life that you really feel at peace with. There's a deep peace that I'm picking up here, a deep contentment that comes from all the mess and all the chaos, because one realizes either a change needs to happen, or one realizes, what does peace really mean to me? Does peace mean to me that I please other people, or does peace mean to me that I honor my own feelings? You're almost there, pie number one. Keep going, okay? Okay, guys, so I hope this reading helped you. Let me know that in the comments if you resonate with it. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number two. So you chose this beautiful chess piece? I don't know if you say chess piece. Card. Okay, that's the image that you've chosen. Let's find out, what is the mysterious message about for you today. First of all, I want to start off with the things that I have channeled. Okay, so I heard a small change can make a big change. One ingredient can change the flavor of the whole meal. So the message for you guys today is, no matter how big the change that you want to happen in your life looks like, it always starts with small changes. There's something about small changes that have a big impact. Okay, I'm picking up an energy here. For example, I'm gonna give like a few analogies or metaphors. Like the most delicious soup can be ruined by a piece of hair in it, right? But then on the other hand, there's also the other side of one ingredient can make a soup famous in the town because it's a completely different ingredient compared to other restaurants, which gives the soup a very original flavor. Does that make sense? Something about a small change will amount to a big change, or the change that you wish to see in your life starts with small steps and small changes here. Okay, we also have here the card, eliminate negative energy. Be aware that some unpleasant energy may be at hand, and actually it's very on topic because there's some, I don't know what they're doing, like my neighbors, like there's construction work going on. I mean, I'm not aware of construction work. I think they were done with renewing or renovating the apartments, but for some reason there's like weird noises going on here. Okay, so be aware that some unpleasant energy may be at hand. Thanks. Sever your connections to negative influences, declutter and detox. Spirit wants you to be aware of something that might hinder your growth, that might hinder your happiness. We have the moon card here as well. It might be something hidden. We're going to look at it a little bit closer here, and then we have keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Okay, so pay attention to the details. The devil's in the details is what I'm picking up here. For example, if there's a stone in the shoe, the whole walking experience is kind of like not diminished, not diminished, but there's something about like the stone in the shoe that makes the journey less pleasant. But if you knew it was a stone in the shoe and you took it out, then the whole situation would be more pleasant, or your walk in the town would be more pleasant, right? Small changes amount to big changes. So Spirit wants you to pay attention to small things right now. I'm picking up an energy that a lot of dreams, you recently had a lot of dreams. For others of you, this might have been like a little bit of darker dreams, like nightmares or something like that. And those dreams and nightmares are trying to tell you something. Okay, this might be a color that is speaking to you, that you saw in your dreams. This might be a number, this might be a person. Something about something is hidden from you, or something that is influencing you in a negative way, or is making your experience or what you're looking for, what you're thinking about right now, a little bit more unpleasant than it actually has to be. I'm also hearing check yourself before you wreck yourself. check your surroundings, check the people that you talk to and how you feel when you talked to them. Okay, let's see. Let's figure out what's going on with you guys here. There's something about, this is what I want, but it starts with small steps, or again, a small change that looks so insignificant is the most important to get the ball rolling, or to just overall help you to feel happier, more content, more at ease, okay? Or helping your business to grow, finding new clients, okay? I'm also hearing pay attention to what doesn't sit right with you. You're not being paranoid. There's really something that is not to your advantage, or that is not necessarily good for you, whatever that may be. Okay, this might be a lifestyle, a habit, a person, a work situation. Let's see, Spirit. What is this negative energy about for pile number 2? Analyze and observe. 8 of Cups. That's the same card that came out for pile number 1. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, you can definitely check it out if you feel like it. 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. So with the 9 of Pentacles, there's like, what's going on here? Oh, that's what's up. 9 of Pentacles is usually somebody who is really doing well. I'm also hearing it looks good on paper, but does it feel good? I'm hearing something can look good, but still doesn't feel right. I don't know what this is. So on the outside, it all looks like everything is going fine, but there's a stone in the shoe. That's gonna be interesting, because the Pentacles means like when it comes to earthly matters. So earthly matters means maybe like all your bills are paid, you're doing amazing, okay, work is going great, but emotionally there's something happening with you. You might have a feeling of, I might have everything, or I'm on a good path, I finished my exams, I found this new place to live at, my finances look amazing, but somehow I feel like something is missing. That's interesting. The card also said, don't move into something too quickly. You might be missing some important details. Ah, interesting. Guys, I'm also going to read out the card in the guidebook. I actually forgot that, you see. Maybe we're missing information here, so let's see. Okay, guys, let's see. And it's interesting. Everything is on topic in your reading because I moved too quickly into reading the cards and forgot to read from the guidebook. Okay, so let's see what it says. So the element is fire. It says unpredictability and a mystical nature. Absolutely, with the moon card here. It says call on Master 𝐸𝑛𝑗𝑜𝑦 to do space clearance for you. Engage in all categories of self-cleansing, physical, psychological, and spiritual. Stay clear from vexatious people in any place that drains your energy. Seek professional help. Don't accept the status quo. Okay, so again, it looks good on paper, but it doesn't feel right, or something doesn't sit right with you, or you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, but for some reason you feel like something is missing. Or with the 9 of Pentacles, this could also mean like your job is paying really, really well, or you're walking the traditional path and everything looks good, but it doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right here. Although it looks good, or although you are doing well, there is something that you feel like something is missing, okay? There could be a lack of emotional fulfillment, a lack of passion. But stability is here with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something about don't accept, I'm hearing, because sometimes we say it is what it is, which is beautiful. And in some cases, that's really an attitude that can help us. But in other situations, we're not supposed to accept the status quo. We're not supposed to accept or settle if we know that more is possible, or if we already feel like something doesn't sit right with us. Okay, why would you buy a t-shirt if you already feel like I don't know, I like it, it looks good, but for some reason I don't know, it doesn't feel right to buy it? There's gonna be a reason for that. Something not feeling quite right, or you feeling like something is missing or you're lacking something, is not something to brush under the rug. It's something to look at, because you deserve emotional fulfillment, or you deserve passion, okay? Something about you deserve more, you can do more, achieve more, but not necessarily from a place of making more money, but more so, I really feel fulfilled, or I really feel like I'm doing something for myself, or I want to go on this journey and find out what I am missing. Okay. Seek professional help. So for some of you guys, Spirit is saying they want you to seek professional help with what you're thinking about. Don't accept the status quo. Spirit is saying you can change your situation when it doesn't feel right. Again, it might look good, it might look stable, but it doesn't feel right. I don't know. And then pay attention to who and what is draining you. I'm hearing you're not paranoid. Your body is speaking to you. We can say, I'm fine, but your mouth would do something different, right? We can say, I'm good, I'm fine, but then when you feel sad, your mouth drops. Meaning, there's an intelligence in the body. Interesting. I don't know what it is with you, but with the moon card here, again, it might be like something in your subconscious mind. Your dreams might have been revealing to you what is wrong. Okay. I'm also hearing thoughts at night reveal the truth. Thoughts at night reveal the truth. Oh, or the thoughts that you have before you go to bed, they reveal the truth of some sort. Okay, Spirit, what is this negative energy about here? What's going on? 10 of Pentacles. Huh. I'm hearing for some of you guys, I'm hearing that there is a person in your life, or you will be walking into a person or bump into a person here. There's something about a person that will mirror you. This could be a friend, a family member. This could be a romantic partner, okay? Something about if you talk to a person that is near and dear to your heart, things will be clear. Something about you don't have to figure this out on your own. You're actually going to figure out what is missing, or why something doesn't feel right although it looks good, or everything is going according to plan. You will realize that as you spend time, again, with a family member, with a co-worker, a friend, a romantic partner. Interesting, yeah. Spirit is saying this energy that I pick up here, you're going to figure it out through other people or through talking to other people. There might also be an energy of role models or people that you look up to. That's interesting. So if you're thinking about what is missing, or if you're trying to figure out why you don't feel good although everything is okay, you might find the answer when you analyze who you look up to and what they might have, say, do, or what kind of character trait that they embody that you really admire. That is a big indication for, or it's going to reveal the answer to your question here. Because I feel like you are on a quest to figure something out here. This could even be like figuring out your way to financial abundance, success, okay? Or finding a way to meet the right person for you, okay? Or to manifest the right person for you. Let's see. What is the negative energy about here, Spirit? Four of Cups. This could also be people in your life. I'm hearing there are those that inspire you. There are those that understand you. There are those that you look up to. And then there's also people that... Then there's other people that drain you, or other people that discourage you, or... If it's not people, it is certain things or habits that you have. Some things that you do make you feel like freaking happy, and then other things, they pull you down, but you might not always notice it. Something about notice what uplifts you and what pulls you down. It's very, very important for the next step on your journey, because the chess, or like the image that you've chosen, definitely talks about the next move here, right? This is about analyzing what the next move should be. So you might be thinking about, how can I bring my life to the next level? What should my next step be? And you might realize what your next step can be to get to financial abundance, or to get to a place where you feel really, really good with yourself, or with what you're creating, or with what you are doing in your life, by realizing why you look up to other people and how you feel like you're being pulled down by other people, or by certain things that you do. It could even be like certain things that you watch, okay? Spirit, what is the Eight of Cups about here? Seven of Pentacles, yeah, look at him, looking at it. I'm also hearing revisit the past. Revisiting the past in order to understand. So this might be something like an old wound, or something from the past, or it's really time for you to figure out what is going on within you. Okay, where's the Nine of Pentacles here? Yeah, I'm really like, I'm like, you know, like Nine of Pentacles is looking good, you know? So if you don't yet feel like you are in a stable position, that's what you're walking into right now. Nine of Pentacles, you're walking into a chapter in your life where you know how to take care of yourself, you know your needs, you know your talents, you know how to make money, you know how to get your way, not necessarily by manipulating people, but you know how to do what to do to get what you are looking for. But it might require for you to revisit the past, or analyze what is going on within here. Look at it more closely. Judgment card calls for a judgment call. So Spirit is saying there's actually a decision at hand that I'm hearing I choose myself. Or I'm hearing I choose myself. I'm hearing I choose self-love. I'm hearing I choose independence. Okay. And what does that mean to you? Choosing yourself, choosing self-love, choosing independence. What does that mean to you? There's something about figuring out what is happening in here. Okay. Queen of Swords, yeah. For some of you guys, I'm picking up here that a lot of you guys, you have like a vision for yourself. How, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Oh, interesting, guys. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, I'm picking up an energy that a lot of you guys, you have a specific vision for yourself in the future. This is how I want to live. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to look like. This is the person that I want to be with, okay? With the Queen of Swords, I'm paying attention to the hand here. Do you see that? And in another deck that I don't have here with me, there's two. Yeah, your spirit guides are here. Okay, so they want me to talk about it. There's two cards in the other oracle deck, the tea leaf oracle deck, like the round cards if you have seen my videos before. There's two cards that show hands. One card says a meeting with a stranger could be very important, and then the other card says in need of help or assistance. And here we also have two people holding hands. Maybe this is not the time to do something on your own. Maybe it's time for partnership. Yes, it is. But the right people though. Okay, I'm hearing some people understand your vision and other people don't, so that's how you can decipher who to talk to basically, right? Something about take my hand, let's just dance, watch my feet, follow me, don't be scared, girl, I'm here. If you didn't know, this is love. I just butchered your ears, or butchered the song. Ace of Pentacles and then the Two of Cups bottom of the deck. So I pick up an energy here that it's time for a partnership. It's time to walk the next path hand in hand with a person. Again, this could be your sister, your mother, or to turn to people a little bit more often to figure out what is happening within you. This is not the time to do things on your own. This is really the time to ask people for their opinion, ask people for their advice, but again, carefully, because some people, they have a lot of wisdom to share, and then other people, they don't get you. So you will know who to talk to, who gets you and who doesn't. There's definitely some help available to you, maybe financially, emotionally, physically, that Spirit wants you to grab. I'm hearing grab, yeah, grab this person's hand, and I'm hearing let's figure it out together. Okay, let's see what the Four of Cups is about. So the change might literally be to independence is amazing, but partnership is also beautiful. So there might be an energy where Spirit is saying what you're missing and you're not quite aware of it is the right people to talk to. Guys, I'm also hearing no matter how circumstances are, there is more to the story. We talked about it. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. For others of you, Spirit is also saying, it's interesting because I get mixed messages. For some people, I'm picking up here, there is a partnership, there is a person in your life that could really, really help you out. May you know them from the internet, or may you know them in real life. By just looking at this person or speaking to them or hearing them speak. They're helping you to find clarity. On the other hand, I'm picking up an energy here for some of you guys. They want you to slow down and rethink if this partnership, this commitment, this job is really for you, because something didn't feel right from the beginning. So don't rush into any partnerships, contracts, too fast. Give yourself time to process how you really feel around this person, how you really feel about this apartment, this contract here. Yeah, I'm really hearing there are those that uplift you and there are those that drag you down. So they're not saying do it on your own. They're saying pay attention if this is the right person to talk to or to sign a contract with, or the right person to have a relationship with. You know, like at school when you do like a group project, you also think about like, who do I want to do a group project with? If it's somebody who is in general like a naysayer or lazy, then you would rethink, do I really want to do the group project with that person? So Spirit definitely wants you to slow down, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to how you feel about this contract, this job, this person. It doesn't have to mean that they are bad. I'm just hearing there are those that are worth There's two kinds of people, those that will make us and those that will break us. I don't know what the fuck that means here. Okay, 6 of Cups. Yeah, it almost feels like, in the Queen of Pentacles again, it almost feels like you might be turning down something here or realize again it doesn't feel right. And what Spirit wants you to know is, I don't even know if I said that in the beginning, but there's like there's something here that tells me that you might turn something down. You might reject somebody or something because it didn't feel right in the first place. And then when you reject this energy, or when you stop this habit, or when you, I don't know what it is, but it didn't feel right in the first place. And then you say, okay, you know what? I think I should leave that because it doesn't feel right. It might look good, but it doesn't feel right. It might smell good, but it doesn't taste right. It might be the most popular meal on the menu, but maybe I want to order something else because it doesn't feel right. I'm also hearing, why would you pick a meal with avocado if you don't like avocado? I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but why would you pick a dress that maybe look good on the model but is not suited for your body type, or is not the color that enhances your eyes? That's what it feels like. And then when you get to understand why it doesn't feel right, why it doesn't sit right, that also makes you realize what could possibly be the right meal for you, the right dress for you. So the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands to me always feels like he has a telescope, meaning he's looking into the future. So Spirit is saying there's something in the future that will make you more happy, or that will make you happier. But you can only experience that if you reject somebody or something, or if you walk away from something. Habit, job, person, whatever it is. Some connections, they blossom like beautiful flowers, or they make you blossom like beautiful flowers. And then other connections, they make you feel worried, or make you feel, because again, the guy here, if you see, there's like a, I don't know how you call those, like it looks like a plan, and there's the shitty ass construction work going on. I hate it. Okay, so here you can see like there's like a script, but is he happy with that plan? It doesn't look like it. Looks good on paper, but doesn't feel right. So guys, I don't know what exactly this is. It almost feels like, does it make me feel like I'm inspired and I'm blossoming? Or do I really feel understood by this person? Does this habit really help me to feel motivated? Or does it drain me? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Look at how she's trying to discover what's going on. Spirit wants you to discover what's going on and why you feel the way you feel around certain people, after you do certain things, after you watch and hear certain things. Okay. Why you feel triggered, or how you feel after you met with a person, after you read the contract. I'm hearing trust your gut feeling here. And also, again, there's certain dreams that you had that Spirit wants you to revisit or look at again, in case you do remember. Maybe even write it down, because then it becomes more clearer here. Because I feel like there's a lot of people around you, or you're working with a lot of people, but not everybody is influencing you in a positive way. So there needs to be some cleansing. Also, Spirit also said some emotional cleansing, crying something out, cleansing your room, cleansing your wardrobe, okay? Something about seeing things clearly because you are in tune with your heart. I'm hearing that doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. I don't know what it is, but I'm hearing something does not add up. It's time for you to discover what it is. But again, if you are in tune with your heart, you could be asking the universe, you know, to reveal the truth to you. So I feel like the universe is being a little bit vague, because for everybody it's a different situation. This is like a general reading. But let's change the cards here and see if we can find out what it is, okay? Let's see. You might not be aware that somebody's in competition with you. I don't know what it is, but there's something hidden from you when it comes to how something or somebody is influencing you, and that there's a more pleasant connection or a better option out there. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what is eliminate negative energy? What is it about? Can you give us like a little hint over here? The High Priestess. Spirit is saying your intuition, in like your gut feeling, you already know what I'm talking about. Your intuition, you already know what I'm talking about. Again, it doesn't have to be a person. This could be a work situation. This could be something related to health. This could be, you know what, maybe I don't want to share my plans with this person anymore, right? It's a small change, but it might have a big impact or effect. Prince of Cups. What is this negative energy about here? What is this negative energy about here? The Tower. Yeah, something is draining you. Spirit is saying something is draining you, and you know it is draining you. This could be something at work, or somebody at work. Three of Pentacles. Spirit, what is draining my pile number 2? Two of Cups. It's a connection here. Either a work, this could be a colleague at work, or this could be just in general that you do not feel connected to a certain job, and that you're actually meant to do something else, or even to do something on your own, and Spirit wants you to acknowledge that. Acknowledge it. And come up with clear intentions as to how you want to change, because you deserve to be emotionally happy here. What is draining pile number 2 here? Nine of Cups. there's something about... This could even be something is draining your pockets and you have to watch it. I don't know what this means. For some of you guys, it's like a food that you shouldn't be eating because it makes you unproductive and then you're like lazy all day. It could be as small as that, right? To maximize your productivity by cutting out certain food. So whatever it is, may it be work, relationships, something concerning health, or something concerning your finances, like what is draining your finances and how you can maybe change that. Okay. This could even be like a company that you always have problems with, or like not a company, like, you know, where you, how do you even call that, like a Wi-Fi provider. Could be like it's time for you to change the Wi-Fi provider so that working at home or home office is going better because the Wi-Fi is not good. I don't know, it could be quite literally anything here, but it definitely feels like this could be something that just really confuses you, okay, or somebody that confuses you. Something is draining you here. If you pay attention to your body, you will know what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you guys, you already know. I'm also hearing it's good to hold on to your vision. But we talked about it, how the guy has a plan, but he doesn't look happy with it. So Spirit is saying it's good to hold on to your vision, but only if it feels good. Only if it feels right, hold on to your vision. If it doesn't feel right, adjust the vision. Adjust the manifestation technique. Okay. Okay, my beautiful pile number 2. I hope this helped, guys. I'm sorry that it was not as clear, but again, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to rely on your own emotional and intelligence and your physical reactions, bodily symptoms, okay, so that you learn to decipher it yourself, okay, and not rely on other people. That's what I'm picking up here. They're saying like you already know, like you don't even need me to tell you what it is because your body speaks, okay? Okay, my beautiful pile number 1. I hope this helped. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what the mysterious message is for you today. Okay, first off, I'm going to start with what I have channeled because today so much came through. You know, usually I channel when I look at the cards, but before I even started your reading, there was a lot coming through here, okay? So I heard for you guys, is this just a twist in the story? If one store doesn't have what you're looking for, what do? You go to a different one. And I also heard the story only ends with failure when you stop writing. When you stop writing the story, you see? Okay, let's look at your cards. Give me 1 second here. So the cards that came out for you, we have here, not meant to be. Don't take it too seriously if despite your best attempts, the outcome is not what you wish. It was never yours to begin with. The world is full of new opportunities. Self-pity and diminished self-esteem will only obscure your view of what is to come. Okay? Spirit is saying you don't know what is about to come, basically, okay? So no matter what, how things look right now, you never know what tomorrow brings, basically. We also have the Ace of Cups here. And we have the card here, Polite Declaration. And it says you can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. So no matter what just happened, no matter what has made you feel powerless, or no matter how bummed you felt after something not materializing or manifesting as you wished it to be, or not being happy about a certain outcome, Spirit is saying it just means we're moving direction. It doesn't mean we're stopping. It doesn't mean you are a failure. It doesn't mean that you cannot accomplish what you're thinking about. It doesn't mean that true love is not out there for you. It just means there is probably going to be an energy where you go to a different store. That one store doesn't have what you're looking for, you go to a different one. A story only ends with failure when you stop writing. So for some of you guys, Spirit might be asking you to start journaling again, or continue to journal, because the energy is like manifesting as you journal, okay? The card here also is the number 55. So if you have been seeing the number 555, this is definitely your confirmation that this reading is for you, okay? Give me 1 second, I'm just checking. Or that's one. That's it, okay. So I'm just going to look at the guidebook and see what else is in there. It says earth element, timidity and introversion. Although it sounds like a no card, it actually wants to help you understand that something better is waiting for you. Step out of your comfort zone. You have a deep connection to earth and the animal kingdom. Find strength by surrounding yourself in nature, especially mountains and lakes. Guys, I love the sound of water. Like, bodies of water always make me freaking happy. I don't know why. I'm not the forest kind of girl. I'm more the girl to sit by water. Or like even the sound of water just, I don't know, it just does something to me. So for some of you guys, maybe you also have a deep connection to water. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, as you go to a body of water or spend a time near a body of water, that's when the epiphany is hitting you, or that's when the idea is coming to you, or that's when you understand where something didn't work out, okay? So let's get a few cards here for you guys. I'm also getting a strong message here, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know what made you feel a little bit sad, or what made you feel like, ah, oh, damn, you know, I thought this would go differently and now I don't know what to do. Or it's kind of like making me feel powerless, or making me feel like, you know, maybe I should stop trying. What Spirit is saying here with the Ace of Cups, I feel such a strong energy with this card. What I'm picking up here is there's like something, Spirit is saying there is something out there for you. It might be like a course, a class. It might be a date. It might be a hobby. It might even be a song. There's something that you're going to discover in the next couple of days, or even right here, right now, that is going to make you extremely fulfilled. I feel such a strong energy of fulfillment, which is weird because the card says not meant to be, right? Because, you know, like as the card or the guidebook said, the card seems like a no card, but it's actually helping you to find something better. And this something better, I can pick up the energy of this other thing here. It's something that is going to fulfill your heart, like, I don't know what. Before I started your reading, I took a break and I was listening to a song. But when I listened to the song, because sometimes when I listen to music, I really feel every melody in the song. And then, I don't know, like I felt such a strong fulfillment just listening to that song. So there's something about like, no matter what you go through, or the bummer that you recently faced, like, or like facing an outcome and the outcome didn't make you happy, Spirit is saying you're going to be extremely fulfilled when you discover this new thing, this new opportunity, when you walk into this new direction. I don't know what it is, but it's going to make you so happy. God damn it, because I can feel like it's an overwhelming feeling of like bliss and blissful. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what it is, or what Spirit wants you to know. Okay. So Spirit, what is the energy not meant to be about? And then we're going to tap into this new thing here, okay? Look at that. Because I was looking at the angel here, or the angel statue here. This is definitely about divine intervention. Okay. We have here the Temperance card. What is the not meant to be card about here? Page of Swords. For some of you guys, I'm picking up an energy that you recently Googled something, or you researched something, and what you have read made you feel like how can I say that? It could have been like a message that you recently received, or you discovered something, because the Page of Swords is all about gathering information. So I feel like you recently Googled something, you researched something, and it made you feel sad because it was not the answer that you have been looking for. I don't know what it means, to be honest. It just feels like some type of information came through that made you feel like, well, I didn't expect that, you know. I didn't expect that message. I didn't expect that to come out as I do the research. I didn't expect that answer from a person in an email, on a phone call. Let's see, what is the not meant to be card about, Spirit? Tower, yeah. Something shook you to the core, I'm hearing. What is the not meant to be card about? Oh, guys, I feel like for some of you guys, you recently found out something about the company that you work for, or you recently found out something about your family. You recently found out something about a connection. Doesn't have to be romantic, it could also be friendship here. What is the not meant to be card about? Let's see. I'm gonna take my time with you guys. The King of Cups. Interesting, interesting. Let me see. Give me a moment to process. Maybe Spirit is also saying, give yourself a moment to process the information that just came through, that kind of was really surprising to you. So some of you guys, you recently went through a divorce, or you're currently trying to figure out how to divorce somebody, or how to break free from a connection, from a contract, from a commitment. I'm feeling an energy here that with the Temperance card talks about two energies coming together. Like hot and cold would make lukewarm water for us to bathe in it, right? Because if it's cold, it's unpleasant. If it's warm, it's unpleasant. But if it's lukewarm, it's a pleasant experience to bathe or take a shower, right? There was some type of divine intervention where the universe sent you signs, symbols, and synchronicities, again, about a family member, about a connection. Okay, let's see. What's the Temperance card about? Yeah. The Hermit is usually on a quest to find answers to his questions. So maybe you recently were asking somebody or the universe a question, but the answer was surprising you. Okay, let's see. What is the Page of Swords about here? Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is like the Stalker card today. It came out in every reading. I'm hearing, now I see what's going on. The Fool card. Eight of Cups. What is the Tower card about here, Spirit? Five of Cups. Something made you sad here. Five of Swords. Was it an argument, a disagreement? Was it two people not seeing eye to eye? Was it an appointment not going as planned, or a job interview not going as planned? Okay, let's see. What is the Ten of Pentacles about here? Ace of Pentacles. Interesting, interesting. I'm also hearing troubles and accusations, so I don't know what this is connected to, but you might have felt like you were misjudged by somebody, or an opportunity was taken away from you. Yeah, I'm hearing troubles and accusations, but the interesting thing is, for some reason, although I see that there's like mental conflict, you feeling sad about a conversation that took place, about information that you found out, about an email that you got. Somehow I don't feel that negative energy at all. That's so weird because I feel such a blissful energy here. What is the King of Cups about? What's the King of Cups about? Two of Pentacles, yeah. The reason why I don't pick up this negative energy here with you guys, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and we talked about 555. Now we have 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Okay, so this really might have been like a disagreement. This might have been a heated discussion. This might have been a problem at work, a problem in your family. This might have been like a rejection, okay? Might have been like a decline. Do you say decline? Declination? I don't know. I don't think that is the right word. With the polite declaration, I also feel like for some of you guys, it's time for you to speak up that you don't agree with somebody here, or you're not, I'm hearing, I don't want to be part of this, or something about saying what you think, or being truthful with yourself about how you see this. Polite declaration, because a declaration is basically like an announcement, right? Declaring something. Whatever it is, what Spirit is saying, and we talked about it with the Two of Pentacles. Look at how we talked about it in the beginning. If one store doesn't have what you're looking for, you go to the next one, and that's what I'm picking up here. Hold on, let me do it like that, then it looks better. Okay, so this store didn't have, this person, this company, this whatever it is, did not turn out as I wanted it to turn out, but we're moving on. We're moving on to the next one. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which has a 1 up there. I'm hearing on to the next one. It's almost as if Spirit is saying they don't want you to stay stuck in, they don't want you to stay too attached to that email, or to take it too personally, how a person is acting towards you, or that somebody was unpolite to you, or that the company didn't choose you. Don't let whatever this is control the way you look at yourself, or even change how you see yourself. Don't let this thing that discouraged you, don't let it keep you stuck for too long. Process it. Did I say process with you guys? Yeah. Process it properly, and then on to the next one. I'm also hearing here for some of you guys, you might have seen or read something. Again, this could be an energy where another person left you in the cold, or ghosted you, or somebody else got an opportunity that you wanted, maybe job, apartments, career in general. And what Spirit is saying here, it's almost as if don't look at the past anymore, because the past is gone. Create your future. Because to me it looks like this lady is looking at the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, it's time for you to make peace with what happened in the past, because you deserve a better future. But if you always look at the past, okay, you might trip and fall over a stone because you look behind you and not in front of you. Does that make sense? I'm also hearing Spirit is saying, why are you looking at this when it doesn't make you feel good? something was not meant to be, although you already saw it in your vision that could potentially be something beautiful for you. Okay. And I'm hearing, if you look deep within you, you already knew that maybe this is not meant to be. Maybe there's too much trouble, too many accusations taking place at work, in that, like, maybe, like, for example, you went to a job interview and you really didn't like something, and then you don't get the job. But that something that you didn't like was already like an indication that, hey, maybe that's not the right company for me. Okay, yes, I want to get a job as fast as possible, but maybe it's not that one. Does that make sense? There is something about you looking at a picture, you looking at a message. For some of you guys, I also feel like you stalked somebody and you found out something not to your liking. But that's like the green light for you to move on, or the part where one makes peace with whatever has happened. Okay. Spirit, what is this about? Not meant to be. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. And the Chariot. Interesting. Okay. I'm hearing, if you would have gotten this, that what you wish for, or there's something about fast movement, fast progress. But the Seven of Pentacles here is usually a time of waiting. Maybe it's time for you to no longer wait for something or somebody and approach something new. Okay. For others of you, yeah, there's like a contradiction here. It's either fast movement or slow progress. Something has made you feel maybe it's a me problem, but maybe it is not a you problem. Maybe it was just not destined. That's what Spirit wants you to know. It was not meant to be. This was not part of your destiny, part of your journey, whatever this is. Okay, this disappointment that you have been facing, the information that came through here. Spirit wants you to process it and make peace. And then next, on to the next one. Now we're going to look at this new energy that is coming through here, okay? Let us see, because again, I don't feel sadness in your reading. Now, usually when I see those cards, I do pick up the sad energy, but with you guys, I really don't. So I'm also hearing something might have happened on the 1st of August or this month in particular. Okay, let's see what the Ace of Cups is about, okay? What is the Ace of Cups about? Coming back to a book. A story only ends with failure when someone stops writing the book. Spirit, what is the Ace of Cups about here? For a lot of you guys, I'm feeling an energy here. Spirit is saying you will soon understand why this has happened. You will soon understand the bigger picture. I've actually been telling that story in another reading, so if you chose that other pile, this is probably the continuation here, because my sister wanted to have a job and she was really sad that she didn't get the job, but her friend got it. It was not a competition because they were looking for more people, but a few months have passed because it would have been like a bigger position in the same company, but taking on a bigger position, which would also mean a higher salary, right? So she didn't get the job. Her friend got the job, but then a few months passed and now the company has a hiring stop, which means they would have to fire certain people, especially those that cost a lot, or that mean a lot of expenses for the company. So that would probably be the people in the higher positions because they cost more money. So her friend got fired, although she got the job in a bigger position, and my sister didn't get fired because she did not get the bigger position. But in the moment it felt like a bummer. It felt like almost like scratching on the self-confidence of a person. Like, why didn't I get the job? Come to find out, maybe you didn't know the whole picture of that situation. Okay, guys, so 8 of Swords to me always means there's a surprise coming to you, something that you cannot really imagine. I'm hearing there's something coming to you that you could not imagine right now, because you might find yourself being a little bit sad or disappointed or whatever, or a little bit shocked, or even a little bit jaded, or like even mad. But Spirit is saying there is something, there's like some type of adventure, some type of adventurous meeting, some type of like some type of experience, but it's a surprise. So it's almost as if Spirit is saying there is a surprise to the whole story here. And I also said in the beginning, is this just a twist in the story? Is this just a twist in the story? Okay, let me get a few more cards here. Knight of Cups is an energy where somebody, like the Knight of Cups is usually somebody who's very romantic, but also somebody who is following, I'm hearing following the path of love. Believing in love despite of what has happened. I'm hearing there are people that love you. I don't know why I want to say that there are people that love you. Your spirit guides love you. I'm also hearing this was this right now what you're going through is a chapter in your life where you learn about self-love the way you've never learned about it before. The Knight of Cups transforms into the Queen of Cups, which means you're growing into a more mature version of yourself right here, right now. You're growing into a person that understands the universe better, or that understands understands energies better. You're transforming into a person that is so in tune with her body, her intuition, her soul, that she always finds a way, or that he always finds a way. Despite disappointments. I'm also hearing you get what you deserve. Interesting. Because we have the Justice card here and we have the Six of Pentacles. Both cards show a scale. So Spirit is, I'm hearing you deserve more, or you deserve better than what this was. Or there's something when it comes to business, there's something more profitable than what you have been thinking about. So you can make more money with a different idea. I'm also hearing something about karma and justice here. For some of you guys, I'm picking up an energy that you're holding on to, just for some of you, okay? That you might be holding on to, like you want to see a person get their karma, and Spirit is saying this is not your business. Focus on your business, like focus on you. Okay, you were pure-hearted in that situation. I'm also hearing sometimes things just don't work out. And the faster we accept it with an open heart, with an open mind, the faster the new things can enter. Okay. I'm I'm also hearing you would have entered trouble. I don't really know what that means, but hey ho, here, yeah, we have the devil card. You would have entered trouble, guys. I don't know what it is. My sister would have entered trouble. She would have gotten fired if she got the bigger position in the company, you see? Although that's something that she really, really wanted. But I almost want to say, Spirit is saying what you desire right now might not be what you will be desiring a few years from now, but you're transforming into, it almost feels like your future self. It feels like your future self would have not wanted this to work out, because your future self has the bigger picture or is more in tune with her body, her soul, her spirit. Maybe this would have been just a short journey instead of something stable. May it be friendship, business, apartment. Maybe the apartment would have had a lot of trouble if you would have gotten the apartment, and then you would have had to move twice. Does that make sense? Let's see, what is the Knight of Cups about here? Yeah, yes. Whatever it is, this is a call to love yourself even more, to become one with your body. This is asking you, the situation is asking you to love on yourself even more. To give yourself a hug. To look into your own eyes and see what a beautiful lady, what a beautiful man you are. And I'm hearing take control of how you feel about yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Take control about how you feel about yourself. Do not let circumstances and people determine how you feel about yourself. We have the Six of Victory here. I don't know, I told you, I don't feel it. I don't feel the sad energy here. I don't. Look at that. This is the Six of Wands. Arriving. Whatever has happened is only there to teach you to listen to your intuition, to love yourself more, to make decisions based upon, do my decisions reflect self-love? And if they don't, what do I need to change? I'm also feeling whatever has happened is here to make you grow emotionally into a woman and into a man who is so in tune with their heart and their emotions that nothing and nobody can stop them, or that nothing can scratch on your confidence. Interesting, interesting. I'm actually being brought to something that I have experienced myself, so I'm going to tell you about it. When I was younger, okay, I was a little bit younger. I was into a guy and he rejected me. He didn't just reject me, he was even saying I'm not beautiful enough for him. That was a day in my life where I thought I am a piece of crap. That's how I felt. Okay. And then in that moment, I actually had a spiritual awakening. So right now, I thank this guy for rejecting me, because that was a ripple effect for my spiritual awakening, for all kinds of things in my life. And if I look back, he is not the type of person that I want to marry, but in that moment I wanted him, right? So he said, you're not beautiful enough for me. And I already had this problem of feeling like I'm not the beauty standard, so I already felt a little bit like shaky when it comes to my confidence. Yeah, that's what it is. Something has shaken up your confidence, not to destroy you, but to build your confidence, or to build your self-love, to build it up differently, that is more solid, so that other stuff cannot shake up that confidence in the first place. When you thought, I'm loving myself. Maybe there is a deeper level. Maybe there is a next level when it comes to self-love. Maybe there's a next level when it comes to being in tune with your body and your intuition. So to complete the story, he said, "You're not beautiful enough for me." Interesting. So you can see I still have a little bit of attitude, but not really. So on that day, I felt like my world is crashing down. I felt like I'm the ugliest person in the world, and I felt so much pain in my body that I was clenching my fists. I was standing at the bus stop waiting for the bus, and I had these thoughts in my mind that almost crushed me, like, you're ugly, nobody will ever love you, and stuff like that. Again, apply that to your situation. Doesn't have to be love, it could be. Or it could be like your connection to your mother, and that your mother could not give you the love that you actually needed, okay? So on that day, I had a spiritual awakening. I think that was I had other spiritual awakenings, but one was really, really intense because I was clenching my fist, and then I heard a voice saying, "Let it happen, let it happen." So instead of resisting my thoughts, I started to open my hands and stop, because I was really stiff, so I started to relax my body, okay? And then I realized that I never really had the confidence in the first place. It was based upon, or the foundation was already shaky. So there's something about the foundation was already shaky, and this time around, it's for you to build a solid foundation, whatever that means to you, to build a solid foundation, or to reinvent even how you see yourself, or what gives you validation, or what gives you a sense of self-worth, okay? So then, when I had the spiritual awakening, and it was all about the outer beauty, I was hearing, or like all of a sudden I had really new thoughts in my mind. I never had these thoughts in my entire life, which is the new energy that I pick up here. So I wouldn't be surprised if you will be going through some type of spiritual awakening, or this is what is happening right now. Some type of experience that was shaking you, or was shaking your confidence, was shaking your foundation, was shaking the way you look at yourself. But it was only shaking you so that you realize, oh, the foundation is shaky. I need to build a different ground, or build on a different ground. So when I heard that, all of a sudden I had thoughts in my mind of, but I'm such a kind person, and I give so much love to people, and I think that's what makes people beautiful. Because if somebody's like very unpolite and grumpy, even if they look good, they don't give off a good energy. You don't want to be around a person who's like negative and speaking negative stuff all the time. They could look beautiful, but their words taste bitter. And then I told myself, like, but my words are usually sweet. I'm usually very, very sweet to people. So maybe my confidence comes from me being a kind person, not a beautiful one, but a kind person. And then I found beauty in that. Then I told myself, people will remember me for being kind and not for being beautiful. And that I would like that even more, that I know that I touched other people's heart, or that I am the one that gave somebody a compliment, on their character traits, that gives me true confidence, and not what I look like. Because what I look like, one day I feel good about what I look like, and the other day I don't feel good about. Sometimes I have a bad hair day, and other days my hair look good, but it always means it's shaky. The confidence is always shaky. But if I rely on, I am a kind person, and people will remember me for being kind, for speaking sweet words, that gave me a confidence that nobody could take away from me, because I knew people will remember me for being the kind woman, not the beautiful one, but the kind one, the soft one, the compassionate one. And nobody can take that away from me, because this is me. And that's where I found my true confidence. Nobody can take that away from you. Again, beauty, one day you look good, the other day you don't. One dress looks good on you, the other dress doesn't, right? So I don't know if it's connected to your self-worth. I feel like it is. How you see yourself. And what Spirit is saying, when you fall in love with your soul, your own soul, your character, okay, that's when you will find deep fulfillment and success in whatever endeavor you set your mind to, or whatever you want to achieve or accomplish. This is also a marathon. This is endurance. Self-love gives you endurance for whatever you're thinking about. Your journey to your future spouse, your journey to succeed. What gives you power is love, self-love. A good meal gives you power that you make with love. Or just realizing, and again, don't get me wrong, it's also important to, like put earrings in and just feel good about yourself, but that's not the foundation of self-worth, beauty, or confidence. It is not, because it's shaky. Then if you don't wear the earrings, you don't feel good about yourself. To not attach your confidence, your self-love to anything and anybody. Listen, Linda, we don't do that here. We don't want nobody to stir up the pot with whatever they say. We don't want to get triggered, because in your heart, the energy that I give is the most important thing about me. Okay? How kind I am to animals, isn't that something to admire? How I am one with the water, my connection to water. I could call myself a water goddess. I'm also hearing you are what you say you are. Okay? You can be a fire goddess, being one with fire. You can be a water goddess, being one with water. And it's not about outer beauty, it's about the inner connection that you feel to water and how water makes you feel, okay? Because I felt such a sensual energy before I started your reading, and now I feel like crying, but it's like a crying of, I love myself. Let's see. I'm also hearing your future self. I never talk about that. I'm hearing your future self saying, sorry that I have doubted you. So your future self is saying to your current self, I'm sorry that I have doubted you. Because look at me now, okay? Look at me now. I'm getting paper. Let's lighten up the load here, right? Let's get a few cards here, guys. Death card, yeah, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, the Tower card, yep. You guys are going through an awakening here. And the Five of Pentacles, yep. Three of Cups, look at that. There's definitely a reason for you to celebrate. Disappointment is usually followed by abundance, or in your case, disappointment is being followed by abundance. By being appreciated and appreciating the blessings that you receive from the universe. Okay, so with the Death card here and the Tower card, this is definitely like I'm hearing a rude awakening, but it was needed for you to step into your goddess energy, for you to step into your power as an emperor, as an empress. This was needed for you to say, hold on, did I just let this person shake my confidence? And why could they even shake my confidence in the first place? We're not doing that here. Okay? Or the situation. You're learning right now to really be in your power, to be in power of your own emotions, to find the true meaning of self-love, to really be in your sensual, sexual energy, okay, and find the power. Yeah, we talked about it with the power, to find the power within. But this time around, the foundation is no longer shaky because the core is strong. Okay, and look at that. This card is also like a pink card. It looks very romantic. This is a time in your life where you're life becomes a little bit more romantic because your connection to yourself becomes stronger, or you find romance in other stuff. It almost feels like reinvent yourself. Give yourself your own name. I am the goddess of water. I'm the goddess of fire. I'm the god of water. Or I'm the goddess of kind words. Okay, you are what you say you are. That's what Spirit is saying. Declare to the universe who you want to be. What is your title? What do you want to embody? A woman that is a woman that is in love with nature, but I wanted to say a woman that is one with nature, or a woman that is all about health, not about beauty, because that is a shaky foundation. And I really am happy that this is no longer the case, because that was so draining. Because every day you look into the mirror and then, I don't know, sometimes you just don't feel it, but it's important that you feel good here, okay, and everything else will fall into place. Then you also see yourself with other eyes. If we already have a shitty day, looking into the mirror is not a good idea, because then you will see all your flaws, you will feel ugly. But on good days, you also feel good about your self-image. So it all works together. It's not a matter of how beautiful someone is, or how desirable someone is, or how someone is like the best candidate for a job. Okay, it's about not letting circumstances always shake up how you feel about yourself, to find a solid ground, a solid belief system about yourself that you choose, to bring balance back into your life. This is bringing back balance into your life. This bummer is bringing back balance into your life, right? This disappointment is bringing balance into your life. And we talked about disappointment being followed by abundance, and we have a scale here, which means there is going to be a harmonization of two energies, disappointment and victory. It's all part of the same coin. So one goes through one thing and then also experiences the opposite of it. Okay, my beautiful pile number 3. Guys, I hope this reading helped you. That was a beautiful reading. Like, I can feel it. You're gonna be, no matter how you feel right now, I'm letting you know you're gonna be so happy. I don't know what it is. You're gonna find something that makes you so happy, okay? That's gonna make you feel fulfilled, and it's not attached to other people or circumstances. It's something that happens within here, connected to up there. Okay, or connected to what you choose to see in the mirror. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye.